Hello, it's stream time. And you know what that means? It means I can finally start playing Scarlet Hollow Episode 4. It's been out since Friday, I think, and I very much want to get into it, so, if I remember correctly, there should be a pretty extensive recap, so I don't need to do that myself. Probably. I'll fill in any blanks there might need to be, but I'm sure they did fine. But before we move on, I did make the, a pickaroo. I did make the latest kid, a while back. So now, here's what kid looks like on Thursday. That's their outfit. You know, this pickaroo has like a blood option, but I haven't needed that yet. Kid hasn't bled. Everybody else? Well, more remains to be seen. Anyway, gonna bring up Scarlet Hollow here, or the screen for it, and then I'm gonna bring up the game itself afterwards, because it's got a new, little, title screen, not title screen, what's the word, eye catch, no. Content warning? Sure. So let's see, and it's displaying, cool, good. So yes, you won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. So that's new. That's fun. I'm sure that will be completely irrelevant going into episode 4, because look, so far, each chapter has had, like, one trait that kind of lets you solve, like, the big issue, without, like, too much, I want to say issue again. And so far, none of Kid's traits have come up. Kid has mystical and talk to animals, and neither one of them have been game-saving. So I feel like soon we'll get Kid's chance to shine. Alright, so here we go. Wednesday, chapter end. Episode 408, so if you'd like to save before continuing, please do so now. I already did. That's what this is. Nope, no time for that stuff. Would you like a recap before starting episode 4? You know what? I want to see what's relevant, so let's do a full recap. I probably shouldn't, but go for it anyway. Long lost cousin, bad news, 26 hours of bus rides with countless late night stops and seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. How kind of her. Funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt. I mean, we could have ignored it. I don't know if that would have made things better or worse, though. So far, I'm kind of 2 for 2 on ruining Oscar's life, at least. It'll come up in the recap, but his daughter's legs got crushed, and also, doesn't have a house anymore, because a ghost is like, hey, I want to steal years off your life because I was murdered by your fucking family. And Kid was like, that ain't my fucking problem. Talk to Tabitha, that's not my thing. And I keep calling, Kid Scarlet, but I don't think, they actually used the Scarlet last name. It doesn't seem like something their mother would have done. Also, here's the first choice. There was already a content warning, but this is not going to be his face situation in a moment, so best be careful. There you go. You have been warned about the content. A man is now dead. Also, if I remember correctly, in episode 1, I assumed that Bo was Duke's husband. Nope, son. Thankfully, he never brought that up, so there's never an awkward conversation. Thankfully, the character didn't read my mind. Me, the player. Dustin's still here, of course. Bo's his son and has sworn vengeance. We told Bo to be careful, and hopefully he will be. He seemed nice enough. I don't want him dead. One of my other world states does have Duke alive, so I did see him and Bo in the general store. I think Kid did go into the general store, but they didn't actually go see Avery, the other NB in town. Weirdly enough, there has been minimal NB to NB communication thus far. Kid's just with the rest of the gays, but, apparently very diner-averse. Also, I don't really have a romance planned for Kid. I don't really think I'm trying to play them as asexual, but also, I haven't really thought about it that much. I feel like they're gravitating towards Stella overall, maybe. I know in my self-insert file I've hung out with Kanika a bunch, because Kanika's cool. There is also a variation where, she wants to just fucking leave. And you can't agree to that. I don't think I went through with that one, though. You can't forget Wayne from Wayne Radio TV, who I don't remember if I would have mentioned this last stream. I don't know if it was a topic of discussion when I was, new and fresh, or the game was new and fresh, but Wayne seems to be fan favorite. Fan favorite romance pick, which didn't know Wayne was an option, but lots of Wayne fuckers in the audience apparently. Terrible line, but I do kind of find it funny. Look, some people just want to smooch the weird, bloody mystery monster boy. I'm not particularly interested, but you know what? I can't deny people what they want. How popular is Scarlet Hollow on Tumblr? If very, then the answer is yes. Wayne could very well be the Tumblr sexy man of the game. Joining the likes of Spampton. Yeah, I don't think there has ever been a character I've run that has actually left them behind. Because, Rosalina's legs getting crushed is an accidental thing. Leaving these two behind would be an active choice. You have to say, I'm gonna kill these kids. And I can't play enough of a jerk-ass to do that. Yeah, Twinks are just normal. Dustin, Mom, there are two of them now. I mean, this is obviously a very important part of the recap. Also, I've not really timed any of these out in my head, so apologies if you were reading along. Also, look, I can't judge. I can judge a little for all the Wayne fuckers out there, but I did see this mom, and my thought was, Okay, she's married, but is she romanceable? Also, apparently, episode 3 was just the mom episode. Yeah, because yeah, there's Janie, and then there's Dustin mom. There's 2 whole moms, 2 points. That's a that's a pattern, baby. Oh yep, there's Bo. I think I told him the truth of what happened. I think. Oh yep. The dog mayor of Scarlet Hollow, Mayor Jimmy, and I just adore the fact that, like, this is either a joke that you just stumble into, or it's a joke with foreshadowing if you're a nerd and you read ahead of time that the mayor of Scarlet Hollow is a dog, because that is in one of the books when you're studying before the mine. But then if you have talk to animals, this becomes an actual intense political situation. Where Gretchen just fucking argues with the mayor. The mayor doesn't care about what's happening to the animals. It's fucking fantastic. Anyway, this is the person Janie's married to. And look, he's very suspicious. Something compels you to dislike the man. It's because he's secretly Satan, not because you want to date his wife. She's in a better place now. Like hell. Oh yeah, Reese was also there. I haven't actually completed all my runs for, episode 3, so I still don't know what your deal is. What's your deal, Dr. Kelly? I need to know. Skeleton Hand demands to know. What's your deal? Also, don't look at Skeleton Hand. You can't see Skeleton Hand. That's right. Keep your eyes off Skeleton. Nope, absolutely not. Well, now she's definitely suspicious. Yeah, like, judging on her, like, reaction to Reese's just whole situation in general, just, there does seem to be actual genuine concern. But also, what the fuck is going on with Reese? Anyway, hey Oscar, sorry about your daughter's crushed legs, and I'm really sorry about your house. Again, I'm kinda getting ahead of myself here. This place? You're not gonna be sleeping here tonight. Oh, we're just skipping straight to this, huh? Just right here. Hey Wayne, how's it going? I mean, you can probably see Skeletal Hand, but, you know, I just make that assumption. Crushes that little guy. Yeah, no, and kid thinks that's some bullshit. Also, if you do choose to sacrifice your years, let's see what happens. There's just like a filter over the whole like screen for a bit. I don't know if that's gonna persist throughout the game, because you know episode 4 just came out. Haven't seen that myself, but you know, it's there after you do it, and also, you know, you sacrifice your own years, and you think, hey, that's the selfless choice. But everybody just seems to be kind of miserable anyway. As it turns out, even when you're like, I'm gonna be selfless and sacrifice my own life, people are like, oh, that fucking sucks. Are you alright? Jesus. When they say you really didn't need to do that, they do mean that. If you do it, they're, you know, they're thankful, obviously, but it's not a cool, fun time when you're suddenly just older. I also don't know what trait can get you through that situation. Apparently it wasn't Mystic, unless I fucked up somehow. There are more scenes in that whole sequence, if you bring everybody along, so maybe I'm supposed to see everyone? Like, I think I missed a whole scene because Avery wasn't there. Alright. And so, here's where we left off. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of City Hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Everybody just has to live with the ghost now. Disaster looms its tallest yet over Scarlet Hollow. Well, I mean, I guess we could choose not to wake up, but then nothing would happen. You open your eyes. It's a new day. Last night seems so far away. Yeah, like several months ago. You can almost pretend the horrors you witnessed in the annex were nothing but a nightmare, chased away by the harsh morning light. But you know that the furious spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. yet lingers, locked behind the doors of the town hall, still tied to the earth by its hatred of you and your bloodline. An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on your nightstand. Everybody's doing kinda bad, yeah. You check your messages, there's nothing from Stella. I think let's just jump straight to call. You dial Stella. Well, she seemed miserable last night. This is a pre-recorded message, darn. She fooled me. So everyone's been calling. Well, let's at least text her so, she knows that, we're here. Let's see, so... God, it has been months since I've been in kid mindsets, but So kid has, I think, usually gone with the meme option, but also... Last night sucked. So... I think they'd just be straightforward. Hey, I'm kinda worried about you after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. You wait for a few silent minutes. Your message sits undelivered. What if Wayne got her? So, like... I'm also concerned about Stella is the thing, but, let's just acknowledge that everybody had it real bad. Everyone had a rough night. She's probably still shaken up. Yeah, seems bad. Sounds like a good idea. Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Alright, well, let's go visit Dustin, of course. Hello, Dustin. Hello, Dustin, Mom. You open the drawers. They both have bread now. Oh, sorry, they both have a bread now. Human's back. Could be the end of Dustin and Dustin Mom. Dustin Mom realizes how powerful we are, but we would never eat them. I would never eat you. I love you. Oh no. Dustin Mom, that better not be foreshadowing. Hope Dustin keep that innocence forever. Oh, I didn't actually read that line. Asshole squad are too big and strong. Dustin Mom stand no chance. You have to power up, Dustin Mom. You must train. They're just calling them the asshole squatter. Fight someone or fight something? I'll see what I can do. Sharp things on head. Alright, we have to do this then. I should get going. Both possums, okay. That's that. Let's check the closet. Creepy doll's still there. Oh, it has moved. Lovely. But your long-dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. Oh, lovely. Something to mull over for the rest of the day. Well, let's take a shower. You might as well take a shower before starting the rest of your day. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. Feels good to wash away the grime of last night's hunting, but eventually you'll have to leave this place and confront the rest of the day. In the meantime, you... Contemplate the afterlife. Think about someone special. Let's see. So at this point... I'm between this first and second option. That was mystical, so like... How much would Kid be thinking about that? I think this is also kind of mystical in its own way. Kid's drawn to the door. You think about the door in the clinic. You're still drawn to it even now. You'll be going back there today. You're sure of it. And we're done. You're done here. You turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Alright, head downstairs. It's time to face your cousin. She's not here, but it looks like she left a note on the counter. Alright, fair enough. And the miners decide to stage a strike on today, 2 days after a mine collapse. Oh, good. Tabitha knows us by now. I wonder if that letter definitely has to change if you are, like, more sensitive to her whole plight. Alright, time to figure out the rest of your day. I mean, first off... think we're just gonna need that PB&J for everything. If Stella's MIA, who knows when you'll get the chance to eat? You make yourself a PB&J in anticipation for the long day ahead of you. And that's that. Talk to Frofro. You walk over to the cat. Oh, there's a chance Frofro doesn't even know about Dustin, so I'm not a narc. Frofro doesn't need to know about Dustin and Dustin Mom. Do you know anything about the stone carvings scattered around town? Jean Detective, je suis en shot. I'm here to watch you flail about in the darkness. Not here to provide answers to whatever mysteries you'll confound your feeble American mind. I'll have to screen cap that later. Well, I don't know if Kid would have missed Frofro. Cause look, Kid has talked to animals. Frofro is by far one of the more unpleasant animals they have to talk to, so I think we also know the answer to this as well. But, you know, I think we'll nod respectfully to Frofro. She hates it. You nod respectfully to Frofro. She scoffs, her tail twitching with annoyance. But you can sense she's less annoyed than she usually is. Maybe she's getting used to you. Bye, Frofro. Good talk. She scoffs as you turn away. Alright, here we go. Investigate the garden. Whatever kicked out Dustin's mom is in the garden right now. You'd better look into it before you head into town. The air is chilly today, the overcast sky hanging oppressively over the weed-choked flower beds. It's too cold. Head back inside. No, absolutely not. Investigate the greenhouse. You start carefully picking your way through the underbrush. It doesn't take much effort to find a path. Cuttings of prickly raspberry bushes and tangled vines litter the ground around the greenhouse. The glass house, one could say. Oh, do we not immediately know this is where we need to go? Well, the only reason we're out here in the first place is because we're looking for it, so yeah. Of course, talk to animals is relevant. That's why we're here. You step towards the door. Goat! It's sealed shut by a lock, and you catch a brief glimpse of a horned shadow through the ancient clouded glass. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to the goat. What's your name, little guy? Goat. Oh no, my new favorite character, Goat. What are you doing in the greenhouse?
Human put me here. Can't complain. Pretty sweet digs, honestly. Stays nice and warm. And there's plenty of eats, too.
Did that human have a brown coat and big boots?
Coat like what? Fur? Nah, not brown fur. Yellow fur. Just on the top. Like all you humans. Don't know what boots are. Can't help you there.
You've probably eaten one, Goat. Where did you come from?
Farm. Used to live with other guys like me. Kinda miss 'em, but not that much. Don't gotta share anymore.
You examine the lock. It looks sturdy. You'll need some tools if you're going to get this open. Maybe Stella or Kanika could lend a hand later. Guess I'll leave you to it then.
See ya. Or not. It's a wild world out there. Didn't you see the message at the beginning of the game? You might die in this one.
You've investigated the garden. With Stella missing, it's best not to keep Kanika waiting for much longer. It's time to head to town. You head to the front door and begin your trek to the town below. The sun shines down through a thin layer of clouds, illuminating the path in a watery gray light. And, do our new friends have anything to say? I want to hear this one speak. This one's just adorable. You can't help but feel countless eyes watching you from the tree line, a feeling that reminds you of your time in the woods with Stella. Ditchlings shouldn't be out in the middle of the day, though. They're getting bolder. Well, Wayne Radio TV isn't far behind. He'll stomp on a few of them, I know it. As you continue the trek to town, you pause to stare out at the mountain range beyond the holler, contemplating a world that's blissfully unaware of the danger threatening the citizens of this tiny town. The world outside feels less real with each passing day, as the strange reality of what's happening in Scarlet Hollow gently uproots what you'd always taken to be the truths of our world. Your everyday worries seem distant, overshadowed by a fear and dread that hasn't stopped building up since the moment you stepped off that bus. Oh shit, what was the cat roommate's name again? I don't remember, but I accidentally stumbled upon the best possible answer to like when Stella asked like, what's your living situation? I picked asshole roommate, and the asshole roommate turned out to be a cat, which makes complete and total sense for kid. I feel like I've mentioned this, but I'll just mention that again. It isn't long until your journey from the estate is over, and you once again find yourself on the main street of Scarlet Hollow. Look, I'm being watched, but only by, like, the least dangerous thing around. I mean, look. Ditchlings, don't gotta worry about him. The goat, though. Look, Kanika, I gotta tell you about Dustin Mom. This seems like an inopportune time to flirt. Let's just go with a simple answer. Bad. Oh no, Kanika, no! Kanika, is that a JoJo reference? Kanika, I know you like anime, is that a JoJo reference? Tea is very good. Alright, so got a bunch of explore options. Ooh, got a lot of them. Alright, I don't feel like I want to mention that, because that just seems like... Hey, is your asshole brother in there? Your asshole brother who you constantly fight with? So... ghosts, huh? I mean, I already knew ghosts exist, and also I can talk to animals, so... This isn't like a huge leap for me, but also it's not great. There's gotta be a better explanation for what happened last night than ghosts are real and they hate me personally. I don't think Kid would say that, but god, that's such a good answer. They do hate me personally, though. idea why Stella was so upset. Being possessed seems awful, but she's the only one who ran off. Could be a lot of things, like the fact that she's feeling guilty over repeatedly leading us into danger. Alright, well... a kid definitely wouldn't be thrilled, but like, ghosts aren't a huge leap. Although... nah. If this answer were just, I wonder if it means there's a heaven or hell. Because ghosts aren't something Kid has dealt with, and therefore probably hasn't thought about the afterlife, but... I don't think they would follow it up with anything, so let's just leave it at that. Is the ghost still in the library? Yeah, probably not. Great. Let's see. We're definitely not gonna just chill. So, how are you mentally? The concept of how the world works is being shattered a little more each day, so that's cool. Oh god, all of these could just be the fucking thumbnail for the video. So many good lines. Just, yeah, no, here are ghosts, that's great. It's cool and good. Almost died last night. Yeah, I didn't think that, like, choosing the, hey, maybe we can leave together option in the previous episode would lead to, like, an early ending or anything. But yeah, no, she's not gonna leave until at least Stella gets sorted out. Never leave somebody to get eaten by a Bigfoot. No problem. Oh shit, these are... oh wait. Alright, I think I determined that at this point, Kid probably doesn't care if other people know they're weird. Because weird shits happen, so if I talk to animals or do mystical stuff around other people, like, it's like the least weird thing anymore. I know others with my gifts when I meet them. Sybil's probably the most gifted person I've met. I don't know about a witch. I just know when people are weird. I don't know the definitions. Well, I mean, we're on the subject of your mother, so... I'm supposed to see your mom at some point today. Maybe she'll finally shed some light on things. Man, we've got a full day today. Gotta find Stella. Gotta go see Adore. Gotta see Sybil. Any leads on Stella? Yeah, it seems bad. I guess we should get started. Never go to the cops, jeez. Alright, Well, I mean... let's just start with Stella's house. Okay, let's go to Stella's house. Yep, makes sense. Gotta be careful for that sort of thing. You make your way towards Stella's house. Kanika knocks anxiously on the door. It creaks open. The interior is cold, and not just physically. There is an absence of joy in life that leaves only a chill behind. The chill of an empty house and the sobering dread that comes with the knowledge that your search won't end here. For the life of you, you can't remember if Stella closed the door behind her when the two of you left the library yesterday morning. I don't sense anything supernatural here, but I don't like the look of this. Never go to the cops. Yeah, we should go in. It's all just normal. The living room is almost exactly as you saw it the other day. Whatever happened to Stella, it doesn't look like it happened here. Alright. Good. You make your way down the hall to what you assume to be Stella's room. Mothman plush! She's not here. Though it's a little untidy, it's the usual sort of untidiness that accumulates when someone doesn't often have guests in their bedroom. There aren't any signs of violence. Also, I appreciate that she doesn't have enough corkboard space. That's a weird thing to say. I mean, we already know there's no struggle here. And I don't want to snoop on her computer. This sure looks like a room. Any thoughts? She just likes putting the strings up there. I mean, if you have the corkboard, you kinda have to, right? Alright, let's investigate the kitchen then. Stella's kitchen is messier than she left it yesterday. A couple cabinets are hanging open and a loaf of bread sits on the counter by a used butter knife. I mean, we can't just... I feel like that's being overly paranoid, because, like, we didn't leave the kitchen like this, but she might have come home to just eat some toast and then leave. Though I guess this makes more sense, like, hey, how often does she just leave bread out on the counter? Is Stella's kitchen normally this messy? Okay, I don't think we're gonna find much else here. Let's move on. Alright, let's keep going on this Stella hunt. I think next we should check in on Oscar, cause, like, she could be feeling guilty about Oscar and Rosalina. Let's check in with Oscar and Rosalina. They should be at the old Maxwell place. Tabitha dropped off the keys this morning. Damn. Shit sucks. Kanika storms off down the road and you follow close behind. You don't get far before the sound of growling and desperate hisses grab your attention. Oh no, Pixel! You turn to see a ditchling approach a cornered Pixel in an alley. He must have slipped out of the library with everyone else last night. The ditchling, distracted from its hunt by your arrival, cranes its neck to face you, its eyes settling on you with alien indifference. Hey, quit it! It did not. The words feel meek as they leave your mouth, and the ditchling, unaffected, turns back to its cornered prey. Thanks, Kanika. Dog pack! Before you can react, a small pack of dogs round the corner. Dog patrol! Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. Okay, well then. I guess with the mayor sitting uselessly on his tail, there's now a squad of vigilante dogs who will just tear the ditchlings apart. Gotcha. Oh my god. Before you can react, a small pack of dogs round the corner. They pounce on the creature, pulling it from the wall, and then taking turns biting and tearing at it until it's ripped to shreds. Their task complete, they saunter towards you. Damn dog. This one's giving me the fucking eyes. It's Dog Patrol. I mean, I can ask them. I lived, bitch. Up close pixel portrait. Pixel cautiously walks towards your group before clambering into your arms. He has comfortable heft to him. We haven't been out and out. I've been walking here. Yeah, these guys are fucking dumbasses. Yeah, I gotta take him home. So you're some kind of dog militia or something? Alright, well, let's start with this one. So, you're the Scraps I've heard so much about.
The one and only.
Yeah, Dog Squad's not always gonna be here.
I will never be satisfied by the indoor life.
Gretchen really admires you, Scraps.
Nothing special, it's just another dog.
Alright, Scraps for mayor. I hope this ends with Scraps becoming the mayor. I mean, we already know that Jimmy is just, he doesn't have what it takes. Oh my. He tells it like, oh god, no. Absolutely not. I saw what the dogs did to this guy. I don't need to say, oh yeah, Mayor Jimmy's great. He tells it like it is. You know what? I brought it up, so I feel like Kid'll bring it up. Yeah, screw Jimmy. What a joke. One of you should have been the mayor. Now, Scraps understands that Jimmy didn't put himself in the position. So, are y'all some kind of dog militia or something?
Yeah, I know the word militia.
I fucking love the talk to animals subplots. They're so good. God, like, this has to be able to happen, like, if you don't have talk to animals, but then it's just... You come in, Pixel's here, and I'm guessing you could probably kick the shit out of that ditchling if you're, strong. But if you can't, then a bunch of dogs just run in and just absolutely disembowel the ditchling. And you just have to leave it at that. You don't realize that they know Mayor Jimmy. And his just... Completely worthless policies that don't protect any dogs. Have any of you seen or smelled Gretchen? Alright, so we can make the assumption that even if Stella's in a bad way, she wouldn't just abandon Gretchen. Also, oh god. Stella without Gretchen at this point is gonna be painful, huh? Not looking forward to that one. You know what? Let's ask. Why not? I mean, we need help. We're gonna take Pixel home. We're on the way for that. But, like, if I could get dog help, that'd be great. Can you help us find her? You've got better noses for this sort of thing. Alright, just don't get hurt out there. Oh, geez. Oh, god. I cannot imagine Talk to Animals where you let Gretchen die. God, that... Alright. Aren't your families worried about you off on your own like this? Alright, fair enough. I just don't get these country dogs, being a city slicker myself. Maybe you should go back though, Daisy. Don't want to consider that though, that is a possibility. Don't shoo them away. Is there anything we humans can do about the ditchlings? Fair enough. Alright, well, good doggies.
Thank you, I appreciate the compliment. Daisy, good dog?
Daisy's tail wags excitedly before she regains her composure. Just love to hear it. We'll make sure he gets back to his family. Ah, word's been spreading. Alright, well, we'd best be on our way. Yeah, can't keep you from your job, guys. The band of dogs scampers off. I sure did, Kanika. Yeah, exactly my thought process. I don't need to hide this sort of thing anymore. Kanika sighs, muttering to herself. Oh yeah, that's right, that's what you wanted to be. I forgot about that. Pixel in tow, you and your companions continue on to the old Maxwell place. The old Maxwell place. It was clearly once a mid-century modern home, and undoubtedly quite stylish for the time, but it's been abandoned for unknown decades. And the moss and vines choke its exterior, barely concealing cracked walls and dust-clouded glass. I mean, your actual house has a ghost in it now, so here's the place where your people are at. There, see? Person number 1. The person that I did not have any sort of involvement with the legs crushing of. However, I have scarred him on multiple occasions, just mentally, not physically. Before you can approach, the door opens and Oscar's head pokes out from the entryway. It's me and your cat. Oscar's voice is tired. He's had a long night, and it shows. His graying face seemingly have aged in the hours since you last saw him. Well, I mean, if I had given up my years, that would have been me instead, so... guess it's me or him. Oh, there's Dr. Kelly. How's it going? And she has actual bedside manner. How nice. Rosalind is not really keen on it, though. See, now that's the kind of thing a teen wants to hear. Teens want to hear how badass they are. Before Dr. Kelly can continue, Pixel jumps from your arms, bounding across the room and leaping in onto Rosalina's chest. Dr. Kelly's almost gentle bedside manner vanishes as she turns and glares at you. Okay, look, did somebody from my family kill someone from yours? Is that why you don't like me? 'Cause now I'm used to that sort of thing. Alright, well, I mean, clearly, Dr. Kelly doesn't like us. We're gonna ask Rosalina directly. How you doing, Rosalina? Walk around, not gonna get possessed by ghosts. Alright, Well, I guess since we're talking about this family now, sorry again about the library. Oof. Yeah, that you also lost your job that you were passionate about. I feel like Kanika would immediately shoot this down, but, feel a little guilty about this, so, we could always try going on a rescue mission for some of your stuff. And then Dr. Kelly's gonna hate us for being dumb and going into the ghost building. More like I've done enough to your family. We'll also put up a sign that says, "Danger, Angry Ghost." I don't wanna... You can really lay into that, I think Dr. Kelly is poisoning her son thing, but like, the timing on Reese, like, having problems during the meal was, you know, maybe a little suspicious, but also, even if I do think she's poisoning him, maybe don't just say that right here. Because if you're wrong, then it's just embarrassing. Then you're just blaming somebody for poisoning their son and being wrong. Publicly. Incredibly publicly. Can't be smug about it. You can't have this face on when you accuse somebody of poisoning their son. If you're that smug, you will get what's coming to you. Anyway, what's gonna happen to your career now that the library's closed? Sorry. Yeah, like, I don't know if we can put in money for a new library when the problem is ghosts and not a fire. We can't let that happen. I think this place is great, actually. Alright, how's Reese? Yeah, he's used to this sort of thing. He just couldn't go on any fun ghost hunts. He's so cool. Not the mom I was looking to flirt with. Didn't see that one coming. Admittedly. Hey, you obviously hate me. Does that mean you want to go out with me? No, absolutely not. You sure about that? There's a large window here, and I'm not afraid to throw you out of it. Okay, see you later. Alright, Well, it's best not to tick her off too much because I mainly asked about that, A, because I wanted to know how Reese was, but also to lead into this question. Alright, so glad your son is feeling better than he was last night, but we found something in Oscar's house last night, a stone carving that gave me a vision about what had happened there. There was one in the mines the other night, too. Both of them had a sort of pull on me. Whatever they are, there's something like them in your clinic. I felt it last night. What I'm saying is, I don't want to see you, I want to see your door. Alright, well, I'm already getting death glare, let's just fucking go all in. Those things are cursed. It's only a matter of time before something terrible happens at the clinic. You and Reese have to leave immediately. Kinda figured. I will be back to see that door, though. I'm not trying to deconstruct the life you've built. I'm trying to deconstruct the ghost that's living in your house. Yeah, I'm hooked on a feeling, and I'm high on believing that there are ghosts in your house. Alright, so, It's Scarlet Hollow. I don't really know if there's anywhere better that Tabitha could have put them in. And that's also keeping in mind the fact that we do live in a mansion. There is technically space, but also, having more than 2 people in her mansion seems like somebody's going to fall through a floor at some point, so... You know, I don't think it's selfish that she didn't ask them to stay, so... We're just going to kind of, you know, be neutral. Kanika can be mad if she wants to, that's her prerogative, but, you know... We're also not going to say that this place is great. Maybe it's better than where Kid lives, but I feel like Kid had one of the better apartments. They had an okay amount of space, they just had to contend with an asshole cat. Do you think you'll have to stay here long term? Alright, Oscar is going to learn how to kill ghosts, and then he's gonna make a ghost killing sword. Hopefully, You're all looking forward to the Scarlet Hollow spin-off, Oscar Kills Ghosts with a Sword. Working title. Alright, here's Dr. Kelly looking nice. Now turn to the camera and look at me with utter disdain. Thank you. I knew that would happen. Because you don't like me. Dr. Kelly brusquely pushes past you and leaves. Did Stella come here to see you out of guilt? Nah, they haven't seen her either, but don't worry, I've got the dogs on the situation. We've only been to her house and seen some dogs in an alleyway, and Oscar. Oscar ushers you to the streets. Yeah, you can't really do the normal book research considering the ghost took that one. Whoops, turns out you should have gone digital. You always have to consider these things just in case a ghost comes in and takes over your house. I don't think he's going to let Pixel out of his sight, so like, I don't think Pixel's inclined to leave either, so let's not stress him out. Alright, I think Sybil knows more than she's letting on. She wants me to come talk to her today. She has tea and the tea, as I think the kids say. Did they say anymore? Do the kids say that anymore? Do they talk about the tea? Because I remember they were doing that for a while, but that one might be dead. Alright, well... Okay, but this at least segues into ditchlings are everywhere, so... Alright, fine. Make sure Pixel stays inside or he might be grabbed by ditchlings. Yeah, the things with the faces. You'd think that wouldn't be a very good descriptor, but no, that is. They're not harmful to humans. For humans, they're just a sign of worse things to come. For animals, on the other hand, they're a menace. Yeah, we saw that with our own eyes, and I talked to them with my own mouth. Is this a cult thing? I think Dr. Kelly is hiding something. Dinner last night was weird. Look, I don't know if she's a murderer. But, you know, she probably knows more than she lets on. Ah, damn it, I actually would have preferred to, talk about the clinic instead. Oh well, whoops. I wonder if this is gonna be the work of some sort of cults. Know any local cults that could be responsible? I highly doubt Oscar is in on it. Like, Oscar's had a very bad 2 days. If this is all part of his plan, what the fuck? Why would you be doing this? As it turns out, getting kicked in the dick was part of the Patriots' plan. There's Ocelot's plan to get the Patriots. Alright, well, I mean, See, I do think it's just a thing this kid is throwing out, but also... The cops are kinda suspicious, but... That can kinda just be assumed, so... Oh, just throwing things out there. Oh yeah, I mean, that is actually a good point. Like, anytime there's like a cult story, you know, it actually turns out like, oh, the cult's got their fingers in every pie, they're everywhere. But maybe it's just a bunch of weirdos who are only now just doing shit. You don't know. Alright. We're burning daylight. Let's head out. Alright. Oscar's gonna go do research. The dogs are out looking for Stella. Maybe that'll come to something now. Maybe it won't. Never go to the cops. She's probably not at the diner. I don't really want to go to the church because what's-his-face is there. I don't think Stella would immediately turn to God, so, let's go see the mines. Maybe Stella just really wants to see Tabitha. We should go to the mines. Yeah, exactly. For some reason, Stella's just really into Tabitha, and I don't know why, but whatever. You follow Kanika to her van. It isn't long before you find yourselves outside the Scarlet Mines. I am unhappy with the treatment I am receiving as a worker in the Scarlet Mines. Very effective sign. I had to squint to see it. There's a small gathering of workers outside the entrance to the mines, picket signs in hands. Yep, they're striking. And they're not working either. Ha-cha-cha. I mean, as long as we're not scabs. Let's get straight to the point. Haven't you seen Stella? She's missing. The YouTuber? Okay, she's banned from the property, so, like, does that mean you like her or no? Alright, thanks. Alright, let's not try to be all... How do you do, fellow kids? Like, look, I support you in your strike, don't you worry. I'm with you on this one, but, like... I'm not gonna pretend you like me and you think I'm cool, so, how goes the strike? Well, I mean... yeah... Not really. Alright. That's good. I mean, yeah, it's literally the first morning of the strike. It's gonna take a while to get some momentum on this one. Shit's happened. Oh god, Poor Tabitha, she's had a tough week. What are your grievances? Better pay and shifts instead of... Oh, geez, 12 or more. Jeez. If the employer folds on the first day, you have to wonder why you needed to strike in the first place. Like, okay, we can't just talk to you, but also... Really? Day one? It's just like defeating an enemy at 1 with a 1 HP attack in an RPG. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, well, you know what? We don't really have a good relationship with Tabitha, so I don't know if she'd listen, but we do need to go talk to her, so here we go. That's it. Look, I need to talk to my cousin. I'd be happy to pass along your demands. Okay, good. I'm glad we don't have to do anything competent. I will just try my best to get her to listen. No promises, she doesn't like me. Alright, okay, if I'm helping y'all out here, do you mind if I go talk to my cousin? Fair enough. I don't think she's gonna be too happy to see me either. The industrial noises of the Scarlet Mine are only a little quieter than they were 2 days ago. The trailer that serves as Tabitha's office looms above you on the hill. I mean, we should knock first. You walk up to Tabitha's trailer and knock on the door. You wait for a moment. No response. Well, let's knock again. You knock again. Can't ignore me forever, Tabitha. The door swings open. Okay, so I've seen this background before, on the, on Black Tabby's Twitter. But I haven't actually had a character who's come in here. Because I'm not a narc. But, let's see. Very good poster. Very good fucking posters, or very good calendar picture, very good poster. And it even says, and her little dog, too. If you see this girl, tell her to leave. I'm sorry, these are so good. You know, most band posters you would think would be like, oh, the person looks really intimidating or shifty or suspicious, but nope, here's just Stella smiling. Here's her dog. Here's her cuddling her dog. And here's her just waving all nice. She just looks pleasant. Okay, I said I wasn't a narc. But if it's for strikers, then I might just have to say that I'm gonna tell the others about you. What were you two talking about? I'm already involved. You should be worried about this, Rodriguez. Are you a fucking scab, Rodriguez? Are you a fucking scab? Are you a scab? Sounds like you're a scab, Rodriguez. The door clicks closed as Rodriguez leaves Tabitha's office. Hi, hello! The instant you're alone, Tabitha rounds on you. She grabs you by the collar, her face close to yours, eyes full of rage, her words a frustrated hiss. I listen to you all the time, I just don't follow up on your information. Okay. Her grip loosens. Should I just start crying at this point? I haven't really had Kid do a burst of emotion. But, like, that was very sudden. This is a very confusing situation. Tears well up in your eyes, your lower lips trembling. I'm not crying. I'm not crying, you're crying. Gotcha. I wasn't really crying. You do your best to hold back your sniffles. Just wanted to see how you'd react. Tabitha opens the door, motioning for you to leave. Wait, I had other stuff I wanted to talk about. Stella's missing. Have you seen her? Tabitha's quiet for a moment. You know what? I feel like... You know what? Yeah, I'm doing this one. I'll wind up where I wind up. Those who seek to avoid doomed prophecies often fulfill them through their attempts to be free. You ever hear about Oedipus? Fucked up, right? Yeah, me neither. I want to talk about the strike. Well, you know what? We haven't really had the time to just sit down and ask her how she's doing. I also wanted to see how you were doing. With the strike, your mom, everything. Let's really talk. I mean, I've not really had good opportunities for it. God, you suck. I can't believe we're related. If not now, then when? I'm only here for a few more days. I had to hunt ghosts. That's all. Bye. You leave the office, the door slamming shut behind you. You find Kanika waiting for you outside. Absolutely not. Oh, and I don't get the opportunity to snitch. Snitch, but like good. snitching, but like for the strikers. Oh no, shit! It's 8:50. Scenes can take a while, but you don't have to stop exactly at 9. So you know what? I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed, and maybe not too much shit will happen when we go to the diner. Well, let's check out the diner. Gotta talk to the only other NB in town. It feels like you've walked into a private meeting. The back booth is full of miners, and they're having what seems to be an intense discussion, their expressions gravely serious. Ha 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 ha! No, it hasn't. The miners in back were too engaged in conversation to notice you enter, and instead of speaking in hushed voices, they argue with each other loudly enough for you to easily overhear. The conversation cuts out, an uncomfortable silence falling over the diner as the miners watch you with suspicion. Hey, have any of you seen Stella? She's missing. The YouTuber? What, you mean that tube Uber? No, I haven't seen her. Harrison's voice drops to a barely audible mumble. I'm actually going to save, I think. So let's return. Because, you know, I don't want to make him too mad, but, so about that strike. That's kid with 2 Ds. Thank you very much. Oh, no. This should say lie next to it. I absolutely cannot talk her down. I feel like they'll just appreciate me being neutral more than anything else. Like, if I try to say, like, oh, I might be the boss's cousin, but I'm totally down with the strike, they'll be like, no, you fucking aren't. I don't actually have a horse in this race. I didn't know Scarlet Hollow existed until a few days ago. Yeah, see? Alright, fair enough. Which is why I'm not gonna weigh in on Baker and Harrison's situation. Because again, I just rolled into town. I don't fucking know. So. Hey, Avery, do you have a minute to catch up? I'm just talking to Avery. Totally fine. Avery pauses for a second. You should only be concerned if you're a cat or a dog. See, this is a lie because they won't really harm humans, at least they haven't so far. Well, okay. They did shoot Duke, but like, that felt more like because he was going to shoot them. And I don't even know if it was actively trying to kill him, but it just kind of happened like that. They're not malevolent, so you probably won't die. But you won't get eggs laid in you. That's not a thing they do to humans so far. Does anybody in town have a flamethrower? They'll only grow in number until disaster strikes this place. Haha, yeah. And somehow the worst thing wasn't even the thing that happened last night. Have you seen Alien? Kanika shudders. Avery's into it. Okay, well then. Do we have to kink shame you, Avery? Alright, what do you make of all the stuff going down with the miners? Yeah, same.
What is this strike you speak of?
Why are all of the options like I want to be easy on Tabitha, because I don't. I absolutely don't want her to win. And look, she's got emotional trauma right now, so that kind of sucks. But also, you know, she could just say yeah. She could just meet the demands. I suppose, though, this one actually does bring up the fact that, like, hey, yeah, no, this town's kind of hanging by a thread. And I'm still kind of convinced that, like, the actual disaster might not be 100% supernatural, but may in part just be the fucking mine going down, and that being the town's only industry and everything falling apart around that. So, you know, maybe let's just ask about that. What if she actually can't meet their demands? The mine's already not doing well. If the strike ruins it, what happens to the town? Sorry, Kanika, but, like, I do want to ask that because I have been thinking that. I'm still thinking, like, the disaster could just be, hey, a bunch of ghosts really hate the Scarlet family for being fuckers, and you know, they have been fuckers, but also, if the ghosts get their revenge, then everybody kind of just bleeds out with the rest of the town, and that sucks. It's not great that we survive only because of the Scarlet's mining facility, but you know, we are where we are right now. Can't really change that. Not quickly, anyway. Have you noticed anything weird going on around town? Aside from the ditchlings, that is. Avery pauses, thinking for a moment. Okay, who's Julius? Is that the religious guy? Or is that someone else? Okay, old dude. Alright, yep, you've got your job, Avery. Do you have any idea where Stella might have went? Alright, fair enough. I wonder how Avery would be if he did come along. Probably wouldn't be doing great. Avery heads back inside, and you and Kanika return to Main Street to plan your next move. Got an achievement called What's the Buzz. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna get my options of where to go, after this, but it literally just turned to 9 o'clock, so I'm going to save here. And that's where we're gonna leave off for now. Okay, so... Look, I was planning on doing Xenoverse at the same time. That was supposed to be Thursday, but, like... kind of really just want to play more of this. I want to play more Scarlet Hollow, though. Look, I haven't even gotten past, like, the morning events. We're just going around town looking for Stella. This is just Act 1. I need more of this in my blood, so... Sorry, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but to be fair, you have gotten a whole lot of extra sessions these past few weeks, so... I feel like you can take a little time off. That being said, though, so yeah, gonna be more Scarlet Hollow on Thursday then, and that's Thursday from 7-ish to 9 o'clock. I say 7-ish because sometimes I get home late and then dinner's kind of late, and then I don't stream at all because I would have like an hour or less left by the time all is said and done. So, we'll just say last week was a fluke, though, and that this Thursday, we'll have time for at least a little more Scarlet Hollow. I really hope we have more time for Scarlet Hollow, because I want more of this. I want more. Need more. But yeah. And then, okay, look. Provided Thursday rolls around and I play this, and nothing like extremely batshit comes up, I'll play Valkyrie Profile on Saturday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. If I get cut off when something really good happens on Thursday, though, sorry, Valkyrie Profile, but look, Valkyrie Profile, you did throw the same boss at me twice, so you shouldn't be a stranger to doing the same thing multiple times in a row. I might be a little bitter about that. Besides, I'm on chapter 6. I'm almost there, right? How much more Valkyrie Profile could there be left? She says, knowing she's playing a JRPG. And then if 2 or 3 sessions of Scarlet Hollow go by this week, but there's still more, then I guess there'll be more next Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. But if I've finished by then, I guess, my next Tuesday game will be something different. But we'll wait and see what that actually is. I won't give it away until I actually know I'm going to play it next Tuesday. Regardless, as for other stuff I do, if you're not already watching the VOD on YouTube, the VOD will also be on YouTube, so it's not deleted after a week. That's Fefner Masamune on YouTube. You can go there for VODs, but you can also go there for LPs too. I also do those. Mega Man is on Monday. I was about to say Mega Man 11, but I'm actually done with Mega Man 11 completely. I even did the bonus part. So all that's left is just the Classic Series wrap-up. That will be up next Monday. And as for other stuff, Fire Emblem Echoes is on Friday, and Shantae Risky's Revenge should be back soon. I actually did leave off pretty close to the end of the game because Risky's Revenge is pretty short. I just need to actually finish the final level and I'll be done. I'm actually recording for the finale. That might take a while, but otherwise I've got a few parts up and, well, not up. The raw footage is there, okay? I've got the raw footage. I'm going to talk over it now that the thing that comes after Risky's Revenge is actually fully recorded. Thank you, Loka. Yeah, I might have a little more time on Friday to record, so I'll do that, and then we should have some more Shantae. Hopefully, the finale of Risky's Revenge isn't too painful. This is me knocking on wood, because it probably will be. Regardless, Shantae will be back soon in some capacity. Just hope finishing it isn't going to be difficult. It might be difficult, I don't know. Anyway, though, if you want to support me, you can do so through Patreon or Ko-fi. I'm Fefner on both those sites, and you can find the links easily enough in the Twitch bio, or the YouTube banner, or underneath the YouTube videos. Alright, well then. You know, I played Slay the Princess recently, the demo for that, but I've missed Scarlet Hollow. It's been a few months since I've played it, and I should get around to doing those other playthroughs. I did leave off in the middle of them, and haven't played recently, so should get around to those. Anyway, though, those are personal files, so that's for me. That's me time. For you, it's time to say goodnight. And I hope you have a good night. And I'll see y'all next time.